You probably already heard that Madame Web is una mierda. But did you know that it has spider natives? Like literally, spider Peruvian native people in the movie. Trust me, it gets funnier the more I explain it. They are called los arañas, the spiders in Mexican. I mean Peruvian. I mean Spanish. But no. They are a native group of people from the Peruvian Amazon. If you didn't know, the Peruvian Amazon is actually 17% of the Amazon. The second largest portion, only second to Brazil, obviously. I guess that the Peruvian Amazon was way more cheaper than the Brazilian Amazon, because if you want to find crazy spiders, you go to the Brazilian Amazon, okay? But let's just know that they were working on a fixed budget of $80 million. But never mind that. So remember that chick, the scientist chick that my mother died when she was researching spiders in the jungle before she died, you know? that line. So the mom of Madame Web, Constant Web, obviously, if you had a last name that says Web, you're going to dedicate your life to studying spiders. She went to the Amazon, you know, before she died to study spiders. Well, she was 9 months pregnant. 9 months pregnant. She's having contractions. I'm not joking. She's having contractions while she's doing the investigate the spider, researching spiders. She's having contractions. All right. I cannot show you obviously because of copyright matters, but you know what I mean. Holy moly. All right. Let's continue. Then she gets betrayed by Ezekiel. Spoiler alert if anyone cares about this piece of dump. But she gets betrayed by Ezekiel, and she gets shot in the belly right where she's pregnant. She gets shot in the belly. I'm not joking, all right. And then right when there's like a big like monkey howl, like oh. And then those arañas fall down the sky, riding like Tarzan. Oh, you know, they are not riding spider webs because let me remind you, Sony doesn't have the right for Spider-Man, so they cannot use spider webs. So they just ride in the air. They fall down of the air with these wild ass spears, literally out of the jungle, and they look like this. They look like this. Oh my god, bro. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? First of all, what are they designed after? Obviously Spider-Man, but they cannot show Spider-Man because Sony doesn't have the rights to Spider-Man, so they have to sneaky their way into the Spider-Verse, I guess you can call it like that, the Sony Spider-Verse. So the only way they can use something like that is with this poor native South American, Peruvian apparently. The depiction of these people is so ridiculous. I cannot fathom it, okay? They are literally butt naked. They are butt naked. Look at this. Who thought that this was a good idea in the right mind? What? Okay, never mind that. Okay, the design, you know, they have these like black webs all around their body. There's no reason why they have no function. It's just cosmetics because they are still butt naked. But whatever. I wonder where they're talking in their pajarito. That's Mexican for penis. But okay, moving on. Then these guys bring the constant web bleeding woman. They are running across the freaking jungle with the Los Araña power, Los Araña, which is Las Arañas because Arañas is feminine, but okay, let's just say because it's a group of men, although there was a woman there. The woman disappeared by the end of the movie. They forgot about the woman. I guess they ran out of budget. I'm not joking. Okay. I'm not getting to that still. Okay, they bring Constant Web into this dungeon where there's this powerful water, and they have a freaking water bird for Constant Web after a spider bites her in the heart, literally. It bites her in the heart, and then she gets bird. She has a perfect water bird because these people that also speak perfect English, they speak perfect English. Like even better than mine. Like they have no accent. They literally had to try so hard to pretend to have this accent. Like this guy who is supposed to be the main araña, who's supposed to be a Peruvian native, this guy looks Middle Eastern or West or Eastern European. You know what I mean? You know, he looks like Turkish or something like that. He clearly has Turkish descent. If I even look for I'm not going to look for the freaking actor. I don't give a damn. But he doesn't look Peruvian. That's my point. Not only that, but he has lots of facial hair and a freaking, like, you know, a great haircut. By the way, South American, especially Incan descendants, are supposed to have way less of a gene for facial hair. That's why people like me, you know, even natives from Mexico as well, they don't have that gene in their, you know, a DNA. So they don't have that much facial hair. I cannot grow a beard if it could, you know, save my life. But this guy has a set full of facial hair. He has a man beard, you know what I mean? That makes no sense. They couldn't cast a Peruvian guy. Like I don't think there are a lot of Peruvian actors out there, but probably they are looking for work, man. So give them some work. Why not? You know. And I mean this because this movie was made by woke DEI people that all they think about is inclusion. That's why this movie, all the marketing was like, this movie is empowering for women. Whatever. It's not, okay? It's not. There's literally a scene where 16-year-olds are stripping in a table, dancing to poison? To hide and come down, you see my hair around and round. Oh, do you hear me now? I think it's called Toxic or something like that. So yeah, it's not empowering for women, but whatever, you know, these people are thinking about inclusion, but they are not thinking about the inclusion of these poor, fictional, stereotypical natives. Whatever, they, you know, the mom of Madame Web dies. Madame Web is born and now she's in New York. Somehow she found her way all the way. She found her way all the way up from the jungle in Peru in the Amazon with Los Arañas. She went back to New York somehow. Somehow, guys, don't think about it. And after that, you know, whatever the plot, and you know, this Ezekiel wants to kill them is stupid. The plot is stupid. Don't worry. But for some reason, in the middle of the movie, she's like, "I have to go to Peru," while she is being persecuted by the police for kidnapping 3 young women, because for some reason the police think that she's kidnapping the young woman, and they are persecuting her. You're telling me, and not only that, but she stole a cab, and she uses that stolen cab for the entirety of the movie. She even removes the license plates of the cab, but she forgets that the cab has the number of the cab written in the doors of the cab because it's New York. Oh my God, this movie was written by absolute mentally stunned people. But okay, whatever. Whew. So she steals a cab. So she uses that cab for the entirety of the movie. She goes to the airport on that stolen cab. She leaves the stolen cab in the airport, takes a flight while being chased by the police. She takes a flight to Peru for a week and goes to Los Arañas. Like she her entire way of direction in Peru, although she doesn't speak the language, Spanish. It's a old map that her mom had and some pictures. And she goes down to somewhere that looks something like Florida. It certainly doesn't look like Peru. Maybe like Mexico. Maybe like a shitty part of Mexico. But no, it looks like you probably didn't get out of New Jersey for recording this. There's even a lake. Okay. And she's like, oh, where are the arañas? And then the araña guy finds her. But he is no longer in his costume, araña costume. He got whitewashed by Constant Web or something. I don't know, I guess. But he is wearing a freaking guayabera. I don't know what they call it. He's looking like literally a stereotype. He's looking like literally a character from the show Narcos or whatever. It's wild. He no longer is wearing his proud native costume. He's wearing now American clothes, but always a bandana, because if he doesn't wear a bandana, he's not Mexican. I mean, Peruvian. Jesus Christ, this movie. But now the guy that got whitewashed, he's like obviously with a perfect accent, but he's trying to force the accent because although he doesn't know Peruvian accent, I don't know it myself. Huevón! Something like that. They do some weird accent. Trust me, it's almost unintelligible when they speak. I'm kidding, obviously. But he's trying so hard to make this accent, but it doesn't work because he's American. And he's like, Madam Web, with great power comes great responsibility. Although he says the non-copyright version, the free version of that, which says, once you take responsibility, great power comes. And then she hears it like, okay, and now it comes an entire new trope that I freaking hate, that it's always used with Native Americans and natives anywhere. And it's like this, remember the magical negro trope is similar, but with the Native American. Remember what they did in The Simpsons when Homer Simpson is going to the big titty lady, and everyone was saying like, no, he's racist or whatever, and now it's like, oh, this girl can go to the Amazon to this Peruvian guy, and they literally do the Doctor Strange thing. I'm not kidding. He pushes her into the Doctor Strange thing, and she has like a Doctor Strange face out. But the difference is, the copyright free difference is the little web, the little web that she has. Oh, kitty. But yeah, she does that. And he water births her again in the water. And now she has the powers. Although she has the exact same powers that she had before, it's just that she kinda now learned how to use them. Like she just got literally magical negro with this guy. He literally was just like a spiritual guide. The same trope and same stereotype that they do with Native Americans. So it's like, come on, movie. The thing that gets me angry about this, I don't care if they do it. Like, is this a shitty movie? I don't care if they do it. But what I care is that they sell this movie like, empowering to women and diversity, inclusivity. We have one of each, guys. We have one of each. We have one of each. We have a white skinny bitch, a white big titty bitch, a black bitch, and a Mexican, Puerto Rican, Peruvian, the actress is actually Peruvian. Why didn't you get her to play some of the arañas, or say something like make a connection with the arañas, because she's actually Peruvian origin. Her mom is Peruvian, from Lima, Peru, actually. But it's like they don't care, they don't try, they don't give a damn. This movie was a bait and switch. This movie was a scam for money. Do not go watch this movie because you're gonna get scammed for your money. Modern Web whitewashed the Peruvian nativos. Literally was a white savior for this diverse group of girls, and basically did a white stolen valor, a racial stolen valor for the actually originary spider people, which were Los Arañas, the Peruvian Native Americans. The credit for that joke goes to Technically Mexican. Go check his channel. Orale! Subscribe to his channel. Hit that subscribe button with a machete if you have to. And see you in the next one, primos. Bye.